Hi, welcome to the Madison Elementary CLD channel. Today our topic is academic discourse. We're going to talk about what academic discourse is not, what it is, the essential elements of academic discourse, and how you can increase academic discourse in your classroom. Academic discourse is not one student doing all the talking. It is not choral responding. It is not having no accountability, and it is not one-word answers. Academic discourse is when students work together in pairs or in groups, and they are helping each other to construct the meaning for the task. They are all sharing their thoughts and their ideas, and it involves multiple exchanges, 5 at the minimum. And also, everybody is working together. There are 3 essential elements of academic discourse. They are routines and procedures, higher order thinking, and appropriate linguistic supports. For routines and procedures, these are the expectations and behaviors that students need in order to practice. The first one is to have a signal. At Madison, we've decided to use the acronym SLANT. This stands for sit tall, lean in, ask and answer questions, nod your head, and track the speaker. You also need to decide how you're going to have your students arranged or positioned as they are doing their academic discourse. This could involve sitting on the floor, knee to knee, or some other kind of an arrangement. You need to make sure you state your expectations clearly to the students, and you need to make sure that you are consistent. You also should practice every day doing academic discourse. Start with something easy that your students already know how to do. That way they can just focus on the steps of the academic discourse itself. Step 2 in the essential elements is higher order, open-ended, thought-provoking tasks and questions. You should be having your students synthesize information, cite evidence, defend a stance, or grapple somehow with a topic. These are generally planned out ahead of time. They work much better that way. The third essential element for academic discourse is appropriate linguistic supports. These could involve sentence frames, word banks, pictures, level texts, or even word walls. How can you increase academic discourse in your classroom? Ask lots of open-ended questions. Assign roles and jobs to your students in their groups. You could also require the students to have a product for the end of their time together. You could also use structures such as think, pair, write, share, lines of communication, collaborative group work, philosophical chairs, or any of our high-yield pedagogical practices. Remember, academic discourse is one of Madison's expectations for teachers to use throughout their school day. It must be explicitly taught, it's collaborative, it's planned, and it involves multiple exchanges and diverse interactions. Doing this will result in higher comprehension and also higher engagement for your students. That's all I have for you today. If you have questions or comments, you can leave them below. I sure hope you found this helpful. Happy teaching!